Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. I am still filming in my living room because my filming room is still we just painted, it's waiting to dry. So I'm still stuck in other parts of my house, so I apologize for my kind of hideous blinds that I keep meaning to replace and I never do. So that's maybe next on the list. But today I thought I would do a holiday glam look for you guys. I know there's a lot of really creative Christmas looks out there, but I thought I would just do sort of I want to say more simple, just something you could actually wear to a dinner party that isn't too out there and crazy. So I want to do a red and green Christmas look for you guys. So let's just jump right in. So all I have on my face right now is foundation, my brows, and then I also set my eyelids with a flesh toned eyeshadow. And so because this is going to be a more bold look, we're just going to jump right into some of the bold colors. So this is the Color Drain Vivid Pigments palette. Right now, if you get it, it's not loose like this, it's built into a palette, but I am using this red color right here. And I am taking this color with a very fluffy brush, going into my crease with it right away. I am sort of blowing it out, kind of making it larger on my eyes, just because this is going to be, I think I'm going to do a half cut crease look, and so this is going to be sort of the top of that while I do a cut crease with a green shimmer, I think is what I'm gonna be going after. I don't know. I'd never plan out my looks before I do it. So quite bold. I know I was you can wear this to a party, but I don't know. It's gonna be bold. You do you. Next, I'm going to be going into the Saharan 2 by Juvia's. And I've actually not used this palette yet. This is literally my first time. I have not broken into this, but I'm going to take this. This is called Zora. Gonna mispronounce this probably, but it looks like this dark red maroon. And so I'm just taking a brush that is not quite as fluffy as the one that I was using before. I'm using this in sort of my outer corner and then also into the more center part of my crease, not so far out as I put that red color from Color Drain. This will just help give it a little more dimension and not just so one colored. I still want this to have some dimension and look kind of smoky. So that color from Juvia's ended up being more of a pinky red, not as dark maroon as I wanted. So we're just gonna do this on the fly. I am going into the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and I am taking this matte color from Pisces, which is this color right here. And I am doing basically that exact same thing I just did and hoping that this gives me a more dark smoky look on the outer corners of my eyes. Again, just trying to add some dimension without it being so flat red, I guess. Perfect. Do you see how that's just a little bit darker on that outer corner? That's exactly what I wanted, so great. So next I'm taking this BH Cosmetics Pro Concealer. This is in the shade 100. And I am using this with a smaller, stiffer brush to carve out my half cut crease. So I'm going all the way up to where my eye socket ends, because one of my eyes are hooded, and so if I stop where my crease looks like it ends, it doesn't actually show up. So I go all the way up to where my socket ends, and then I go out towards the middle of my eyeball. That sounds kind of weird, but that's just what I do, and I just kind of carve this out with this concealer. I think that's about even. It's so hard to get this to be even. So next I'm gonna go in with my green, sorry, just paper towels everywhere, with my green shimmer eyeshadow, and I am using the Sagittarius color from the BH Zodiac palette. This is an absolutely beautiful green, and it is literally my favorite green shimmer I own. And all the shimmers in this BH Cosmetics palette are amazing. You just take it on your finger and you just pat it on, and voila, it just is so good. So next, what would be a holiday look if I didn't use some glitter? So here I am using the NYX glitter primer and also the NYX loose glitter. This is in the shade Crystal, I believe. Yes. And basically what I'm doing with this is I'm taking a small angled brush, using the glitter primer to basically outline where my cut crease was, where the green is. So from the center of my eye all the way out to kind of where that green almost ends. This helps clean up some of red and green, it kind of turns brown, and so that's kind of what's happening in that interface because I applied the green with my fingers and not with a brush, so it wasn't so precise. So it just kind of covers it up with glitter, which is essential for a holiday look. So it kind of kills two birds with one stone. So that's what I'm doing, just putting on that glitter glue and then taking another brush and putting that glitter into where I put the glue. So next I am just taking the NYX Epic ink liner. I am doing a wing with this. I'm not going like super bold. Like I could probably draw like a huge ass wing on this, but I also don't want to have that cover up so much of my eyeshadow. And so the wing is going to be, I don't know, kind of in between whatever I'm feeling like. Just to complete this look, I feel like it would just not look quite right without a wing. It's just so dramatic, it just needs it, you know? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this left wing got really out of hand, so I had to basically like take off the side of that makeup, redo it. It was just a hot mess, and I can't believe that I messed up my eyeliner on like a look like this. By the way, I also took like a makeup wipe and I cleaned up the bottoms of my wings. There was shadow like all the way down here. Clean that up too. It has been a hot mess. So sorry that was like all off camera. Y'all just like did not need to see that. So for my bottom of my lash line, I'm going to smoke it out using the same red as I did on top. So that is this red from Colored Rain. And I'm taking just I just like breathed weird right there. Just a flat, thin brush and just smoking that out. Nothing too dramatic, just putting some red down there because it seems like a lot of party upstairs, but nothing down here yet. So I've got a Too Faced eyeliner and I am just gonna go ahead and line tight line my upper and lower lash line for you guys. Also now taking that NYX Worth the Hype mascara and I'm just mascara-ing the bottom lashes. I am not one of those people that have been blessed with beautiful lower lashes, so they're just like really small, really baby, but I'll try my best. So next for lashes, I am breaking out my brand new Lily lashes. I hauled these as part of my Black Friday haul and they are just so long and pretty, and I've never worn these. I've never worn this brand. I'm just so excited to put these on. Okay, so on to the rest of my face. I feel like I spent a ton of time on my eyes, but I love the way it turned out. So I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and I am using this all over my face, really. I feel like my foundation might be just a hair lighter than my actual color right now, and so this is just gonna help warm everything up. And then for contour, I am going into this Makeup Revolution contour palette, just using this contour color and using this, carving out my cheekbones, kind of what I do normally, nothing too fancy, maybe just putting it on a little more than I would otherwise. I am doing my nose with that same contour color in that Makeup Revolution palette. So for blush, I'm taking my favorite blush. This is the Becca Cosmetics blush in Songbird. This is just such like a nice blush that isn't too bright. Popping that just on the apples of my cheeks, real basic stuff. For highlighter, I am taking this Laura Geller. This is their Gilded Honey Baked Swirl highlighter thing. I love this thing. It's just a mini, I don't know, I think I got it into a kit, but just popping that on the tops of my cheekbones. And then I'm also going to pop this into the inner corners of my eyes just because I don't have really anything there quite yet. So for liquid lipstick, I use this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Knock on Wood. I did not film me putting it on because I honestly thought I was going to hate it with this look, but now that I have it on, I actually like it. I like that it's not competing with my eyes, so I'm sorry I didn't get to film that part. So that is it for my tutorial today, you guys. I honestly did not expect this to take so long. It took me an hour and a half to film this, which is longer than I've ever spent on a makeup look, but I really, really love how it turned out. I just feel like this is such a nice glam look, but because I have sort of like the nude brown lips, it tones it down enough for, you know, you to walk into a party and just have people be like, oh yes, you glam, instead of like, oh no, that is too much makeup. So I think I like it. I hope you guys do too. Thank you guys so much for watching, sticking with me through this whole video, but also my like filming room process where I'm like stuck in my living room for a while. And let me know what you guys would like to see next. I hope to create a lot of videos for you over sort of Christmas break, at least pre-film a lot so that I don't have to scramble to get things out to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!